Brazil's largest city is surrounded by scores of slums. They're home to some of the country's poorest people. Cleide lives here with her husband and 2 sons. She collects rubbish to make money, but can hardly afford any of their basic needs. And certainly not the medicine she, her husband and her younger son need to fight HIV. For nearly 5 years, she's received social benefits from the state, and they've helped the family survive.
Right now, I only have rice at home, and I only get my money on the 1st. And I go straight to the supermarket and I buy milk, meat, fruit, veggies. Without that, what would happen to my kids? With my husband earning so little, and I can't work because my kids are constantly at the hospital.
The Bolsa Familia program gives a monthly stipend to Cleide, providing her children go to school. Other social programs providing food, education and health have lifted millions of Brazilians from poverty and received international recognition. Former President Luiz Lula da Silva is the architect of these programs. He'd started out as a shoe shiner on the streets before climbing his way to lead the Steel Workers Union. And that's where he was arrested in April, following his conviction of corruption and money laundering. From behind bars, he's written a letter to his successor at the union.
Having a government that focused on social development and solving the problem of inequality was the biggest legacy of Lula's government. So there's a core group that will always remain loyal to the Workers' Party.
But the current leader of the Workers' Party, Fernando Haddad, only received 29% in the first round earlier this month, lagging far behind the far-right candidate Jair Bolsonaro. Since the corruption scandals, the Workers' Party has lost a lot of support.
PT has a very emotional pull amongst people because they consider it to be their party, the party of the people. So for a long time, especially with Lula, PT represented the Brazilian people. But then with the first corruption cases like Lava Jato, there was a very strong feeling of betrayal.
Bolsonaro is riding the wave of the left's failures and the frustrations of the upper middle class. But for the most vulnerable Brazilians who depend on the policies of the Workers' Party, the apparent demise of the left is of great concern. Ediz Tiyansan, TRT World, Sao Paolo, Brazil.